Squeamish. Squamish. I lost that piece of paper already. And Mom, if I haven't told you about this yet, when this video comes out, don't freak out. It's not melanoma. It's nothing like it. Right now, don't get used to seeing this building. We will never be back up here. Not because the nurses and the doctor was mean or nothing, because they were all the nurses were all very polite. I really didn't get to spend more than 20-30 seconds with the doctor as he shoved multiple needles into my back. That was not pleasant. We will never do this again. Now, I understand a lot of you believe in pain clinics, and that's perfectly understandable. What works for one person doesn't work for another. Do I feel better since I've gotten up here? I guess I can walk. When I got here, it was kind of like a fumble and lean against everything I could possibly lean against to get into the doors. But I actually think the shot hurt worse than any pain, man. He was numbing it, and he goes, there's going to be a little bit of a burn. He shoves that needle in. I about hit the ceiling. Then he goes, don't do that when I get this needle in, because I'm going to be right beside your spine. There's going to be a zinger, he says, down your leg. And there was a zinger, and I didn't jump. I just clinched a little bit, and that was about it. I don't believe in it. Like I said, so when can I go back to the chiropractor? And he kind of looked at me and he goes, it'd be a while. So once I get done recording this little clip, I'm going to call Scott and make my chiropractor appointment for, let's give it 3-4 days. We'll make it for next Monday, because that'll be right before we leave in the truck. Right? Go get fixed up before we leave in the truck. I tried it. Everyone said to give it a try. Pain clinic, surgery, none of that stuff is... That's not where you go. That's not where I go. That's where some other people can go, because I've recognized a lot of people in the comment section do that. I even had one guy tell me, well, if you're saying stuff like no surgery, no shots, you must not be in enough pain. Must not be then. I think I told most of you already, I have 2 herniated discs in my back. Not just one, there's 2. So that involved 2 numbing shots, which I think were worse than the shots. He's like, hey, there's going to be some pressure, and he stuck those needles in that numb you. I about hit the damn ceiling. I was like, whoa, doc, that's a little bit more than a little bit of pressure. I will put that on when I get done talking to the fine people. Quit your little beeping. He had to put 2 shots in, and he goes, okay, you don't want to move around too much. I do have a needle right beside your spine. My whole right leg's numb right now. Apparently that's going to last 2-3 hours. Then the steroids they pumped in there are going to take up to 3-4 days to start working. And then he said, something about come back, we'll do it again in, like, I don't know, a certain amount of time. I'm like, nope, we're good, buddy. We're good. I have a really good chiropractor. I actually have 2 of them, and they can fix me up. And they were fixing me up before harvest. I just had to quit for harvest. All right, so I'm gonna go get McDonald's. And I don't want to hear anybody bitch and whine about it. I want McDonald's, and that's just what I'm gonna get. All right. I had big needles in my back. I deserve some McDonald's. It's always fabulous when you have to go to spot number 2 to wait for 4 cheeseburgers. Yep. Yep. Don't freak out. I'm only going to eat 2 of them. The other 2 are for those beautiful Germans at home. You guys want to hear something funny? So we just got done with this specialist here in, I don't know, Dakota Dunes, I guess you'd call it. Is that a town? I don't know. It could be. Who cares? But I actually have to go to another specialist today. See, I have a, I'm not even going to show you because it's really gross. I have like a wart or some kind of growth on the back of my neck. And it's got to go. And my local doctor has tried freezing it off a few times and it's still staying around. So we're going to go to another specialist and take care of what's on the back of my neck. Right now, some of you are putting in here, oh, the joys of getting older. No, the joys of being a lazy ass. Like if I was in shape, I did my stretches and did exercises every day, I guarantee you I would not have 2 herniated discs on my back. The thing on the back of my neck, that has nothing to do with age or being lazy. That's just what it is. Just can't be lazy. This is really a opener. Not a life-changing thing, but this is definitely something that's going to change the way we do things. Do not bring up the McDonald's. You will get over it. We're just going to change things up a little bit. Let's start with pulling out in front of semis. Then I kind of forgot all the semis nowadays are automatics and he's just holding her to the floor. Alright, we got an hour south. We're going to drive an hour south, go to this other specialist, finish that up, and I guess today I'm supposed to lay around and do nothing. So, more laziness. So we'll do that, and then we got to work on the truck at some point in this video because we leave to go trucking in 3 days, and we probably should work on the truck a little bit in this video. What do you say? Maybe. Just a pinch. Who knows? We will see. And just like that, 45 minutes later, we are 45 minutes south at another doctor's clinic where I'm hobbling into it, where we will get this thing on the back of my neck taken care of now. Definitely not an instant relief whatsoever. It was actually no relief at all getting those shots. They said they could take up to 3 days to do their job. I can't make today up. Alright, squamous cell carcinoma. It's cancer. I have cancer, I guess, now. That's awesome. It's not like melanoma. It's literally in that thing that they just cut off. She cut it flat and is biopsying it, or whatever you guys call that. Yeah, that's always cool, right? I could get some serious clickbait out of this video. I have cancer. The young lady, she walks in, she's talking a mile a minute, and you guys know me, I can't focus on a wall, let alone somebody who's talking that fast. And she's telling me, oh yeah, she looks at it, she goes, this is, I already lost the note and I forgot what it's called. Let's just say I'll call it squeamish. She goes, yeah, this is squeamish cancer. She goes, I'm gonna slice it off flat, which she did, and we're gonna biopsy it, but I'm pretty sure this is what it is. In 2 weeks I'm gonna call you back, probably have you come back in, and then she rattled off some more fancy words where they're going to just numb around it some more and then scoop it out, like cut out the rest because she just sliced it flat. That thing was hideous. No one told me it was that big though either. My family said that, you know, when you're going to get that thing removed, you know, because we all kind of thought it was a wart. It's not a wart. It's not a wart at all. So it's a oh, she's just throwing the word cancer around just nonchalantly, and I'm just sitting there in pain from my right side. And guess where she's from? The dunes. That's where we were. That's where we got our shots, was the dunes. Yeah, she's from up there. I'm like, you people just hurt me. She kind of looked at me weird. She goes, what are you talking about? Nice gal. And I told her all about the whole shot thing, about going through the roof. She goes, well, I'm gonna poke you again with some numbing stuff. I go, now be honest with me, is this gonna put me through the roof, or is it just like a little numbing shot? She goes, I'm already done, I just did it. I'm like, oh, I like those kind of shots. They're smaller and more gentle. I go, I didn't even see the size of the needles that were in my back or whatnot, but they weren't that gentle as you were. You did good, very good, as I told her. Squeamish. I lost that piece of paper already. And Mom, if I haven't told you about this yet, when this video comes out, don't freak out. It's not melanoma. It's nothing like it. It's the complete opposite. This is 120% caused from sun. Melanoma can be from a bunch of other things, but this is 100% caused from sun. So don't freak out, Mama. I probably should go home and tell you. That way, before this video comes out, you're not watching it and I get a phone call when I'm out on the road and you're all hysterical. No, it's nothing big. It's already gone. Well, it will be completely gone in 2 weeks when they do their little scoopy thing and dig the rest of it out. I'm gonna go home now. I want to lay down.